Ahead of England's final European Championship group stage game today, the tabloids have not held back on manager Aussie villain as he looks to avoid an embarrassing group stage exit. The Sun would like to see him go home in an historically appropriate style. The Daily Mirror suggests he hops off back to Australia, while the Daily Mail has been a little bit more blunt. Hey guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome to the third episode of England at the Euros, and today it's just the one game as we have the final group game against the Czech Republic, and as things stand we're sitting outside of the qualification places. Now if we beat the Czech Republic we will be through because there is third place teams that advance. If we win we go to 5 points. Scotland or Croatia, they can either draw and also end up on 5 points, or of course one team can win, in which case we'll go ahead of the team that loses. If we have a quick look at all the groups here, now 5 points is going to be enough to get you third in the group. If we were to draw 3 points, is right on the limit right now. Now there's two teams that will miss out, so one of those is going to be Russia. 2 points will not be enough. We can already see that there's other groups here with 3 points, so that means that obviously that's not, 3 points is going to be the minimum. 2 points if we have 3 points and a negative goal difference, so Switzerland. So if we were to draw, we should be good. As long as we don't lose, we should be good to get out of this group anyway, if my maths is correct there, because there's top 4, 6 groups, the next best 4. But we don't want to rely, we're England, we don't want to rely on technicalities to get out of the group. We want to finish at least in the top 2 and at least win one game in the group as well. 2 1-1 draws so far. Obviously, that is not particularly good enough. So this is it. We place the Czech Republic. It'll be Croatia, Scotland in the other game. Let's have a look and see what we're doing here. And these are the heroes that we're sending out. We have had to make some changes. Pickford will continue in goal. Chilwell, Mings, Maguire. Now Reece James had to come in. You can see Trent Alexander-Arnold. He is tied. He's not going to get 90 minutes. He's on the bench. If we need to make a change, obviously he's there to do that. But we're not going to get 90 minutes out of him, so there's no point starting him. Ward-Prowse and Henderson will go in midfield. Sterling and Sancho as the wingers. Grealish as the number 10 with Kane up top. One thing we have struggled with is sort of putting chances away. We're creating chances, we're not scoring them. So we're going to try Grealish in the middle. Sancho and Sterling have had moments where they look lively. They've not really put chances away. So we're going to hope that changes today. Kane up top, just focus on scoring goals for us. Grealish, who has looked good when he's played. I think he's come off the bench and started one game, hasn't he? So we're just going to hope that this is the front 4 that can get the job done for us. If not, we have options on the bench. Foden, who's been disappointing so far. Rashford, who's been disappointing. Greenwood could come off the bench as well. Dele Alli, Calvin Phillips, Mason Mount. We do have options. Let's hope that we just get this done comfortably, though. Okay, so we can see the team sheets there. Thomas Souček, of course, of West Ham is there. There's a lot of Patrick Schick, who's a good, well, he was a good striker. A highly rated striker, I should say, not a good striker. So there's names there that we recognise. The reason there is just one game today is predominantly because if there's a second game, you'll know that this goes well for us. If there's not, you'll know that it didn't. So that's why it's just the one game. Otherwise, as I said, the video length will definitely give away what happens. And we don't want that. But here we go. Is this the end of our European campaign? Will the tabloids have their way and get sent off in absolutely no style whatsoever? Or are we finally going to put a performance together? Although the performances, I said last episode, I don't think the performances have been bad. What we haven't been doing is putting our chances away. Maguire with a header clear. Sterling has it. He's got options in front of him. Chilwell, Sanchez, Grealish, Kane. Can Sterling do something? Gets back there for Sancho. Grealish. Henderson! Jordan Henderson can't find the back of the net. Let's give them some encouragement. I do wonder a little bit how much of it is the fact that I've just come in for the Euros, meaning I don't have any sort of relationship with the players, if that actually does impact things or not. I'll probably use that as an excuse if things don't go well, because obviously, otherwise it's just my fault in being bad at the game. We don't want that. Here we go with Kane. Sterling. No, he was getting it forward, but Kane couldn't find him. Sancho gets back. Ball forward. Mings heads it down. Nicely done. Sancho now. Sancho through the middle. Sancho to Grealish. Oh! Jack Grealish! What a strike from the Aston Villa legend! It's an absolute belter. We're 1-0 up, and Jack Grealish, have some of that. What a strike. Mings as well, basically with the assist. Sancho did a little bit in the middle. But nice ball there for Grealish, and he didn't miss that, did he? Absolute thunder rocket. And it is 1-0. And that is us, as things stand, out of the group stage. Croatia's taking the lead against Scotland. Scotland have already done enough to get through as a third-place team. Ward-Prowse, who is a bit of a wizard from a set piece. Can he make it 2-0? Come on. Ward-Prowse. Oh, just over the bar. Oh, I love me a Jack Grealish goal. All right, now we've got some defending to do at the other end. We're coming up towards the 29th minute, which is when we've conceded all of our goals so far. Pickford with a stunning save. Come on, boys. Mark it up. Away. Ooh, straight to Pickford. That's okay. And that ends the highlight. We've got another free kick. Ward-Prowse over this one. Where's Harry Maguire? It is claimed by the goalkeeper. And what's going to become of this? Reece James goes across. Reece James, in the end, gets the job done. A little bit. Is Harry Maguire going to be suspended with that yellow card? I have a feeling he had a booking earlier on in the tournament, didn't he? Sterling, great ball for Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish with a double. Oh, and it is our Lord and Saviour, Jack Grealish. It's 2-0. It's the first time in the tournament we have had a 2-goal lead, and that should surely be that. We haven't conceded many goals, and the ones we have tended to come as the only shots in the game that have gone against us, certainly highlight-wise. That is terrible goalkeeping. But to be fair, he's probably getting his pen out ready to get Jack Grealish's autograph. He's a legend of the game, is Jack Grealish. Oh, wonderful stuff. We scored from our only 2 shots on target, and have we finally found something up front as a quartet that might work for us? The only thing we need now is to get Harry Kane doing something useful for us. We've got him as a complete forward in this one. Henderson, I thought he was going to go get a foot in there. You get the feeling with Harry Kane, there's a ball over the top. Maguire's being done in behind by Patrick Schick, and that is wide of the post. Can we just give it a focus, please, boys? Come on. Pickford with a goal kick. 5 minutes before half-time. Tyrone Mings. If you're wondering why I'm sort of sticking with Mings and Maguire, it's a left foot, right foot central defensive partnership. I do like having a left footer and a right footer in there. So we've got Stones on the bench, and I know I say don't sort of play the player from real life. Jadon Sancho, makes it 3, and that will be that. It took us a couple of games, but we've finally shown up to the tournament. There we go. They didn't like the tabloid press off me, apparently. And, well, Sterling and Sancho, they're just going on little runs, aren't they, through the middle of the park. And good finish from Jadon Sancho there, and that will be that. Surely we're not going to concede 3 in the second half. Of course, they could score now and they need to concede 2. But there we go, 3-0 at half-time. As I said, we've finally shown up to the tournament. And, well, this will send shockwaves around Europe, won't it? All right, so let's point our finger. Let's say don't get complacent. Ward-Prowse is looking a little bit demotivated. Why are you looking demotivated, mate? You're absolutely fine. Just keep doing what you're doing, all right? Or just look demotivated. What we want to see in this second half, we want to see a Harry Kane goal, don't we, as much as anything else. Let's give him some early praise. Ward-Prowse over a corner. Is this the moment? Harry Maguire, he's got a second. He's going to win the golden boot. The golden head, Harry Maguire. It's 4-0, and what is the record score in the Euros? It's another brilliant header from Harry Maguire. He got the goal against Croatia, I think, wasn't it? Last episode. And it's the perfect start to the second half. Now, can we keep a clean sheet? That would be a nice thing to do. Mings gets back. Go and get it, Grealish. No, Kane picks it up. Wide to Sancho. Grealish is getting forward. So is Sterling. Can Sancho? Grealish on a hat-trick, of course. Sterling, pull it back to Grealish. If Grealish gets a hat-trick, I will lose my shit. But it's not the best pass. Sancho retrieves it. Chilwell. Back to Ward-Prowse. Henderson. Henderson to Sterling. Sterling's in. Oh, I tell you what, the goalkeeper's made a good save there. But we are ripping the Czechs to pieces here. Another corner. Can Maguire get a second of the game? It's in towards him. It's headed away on this occasion, though. Ward-Prowse will pick it up. Back in. Headed away again. Are we going to get to that first? Chilwell does brilliantly. Still picked up by the Czechs, though. Now we're all out of position as Mazopust comes forward. Pickford can't. I tell you what, that's a finish, isn't it? Pickford can't keep it out. And, well, they've got one back very, very quickly here. And as far as finishes go, I'm not quite sure how he's managed to do this. Oh, it's a wonderful dinked finish. Really, really well done. It's a shame. We haven't kept a clean sheet yet either, have we? So that is slightly concerning. We'll give them some more praise. I do wonder if we should start making a change or two here. I'm a little bit concerned about Maguire. So what we might do is we'll bring Stones on just in case Maguire's going to be suspended so that Stones has had a little bit of football. Ward-Prowse has not particularly responded well this half. He's also looking tired. So let's take him off and let's get on Calvin Phillips to be the deep-lying playmaker. And Grealish, I can't take Grealish off on a hat-trick. One other thing we might look to do, Harry Kane is not playing well. We might look to make a change there. Here we go with James for Sterling. Is Sterling going to get a fifth? It's blocked away. Is it a penalty? No, it's not. It's going to be a corner. Grealish to take. Now, of course, Maguire's not in there anymore. Grealish, back post. It's towards Kane, but he can't get his head on it. And I think that'll just about do it for Harry. And we'll bring on... let's bring Rashford on. Let's bring him on as just as an advanced forward. And see if we can get a strike. Of course, Tammy Abraham got a goal, didn't he? He got the goal against Scotland. Maybe he's the man that goes up top. Scotland absolutely battered by Croatia. Now, the second half is only 1-1, of course, isn't it? Sterling can't quite get to that. Reece James can, though. No one's up there. And let's see what becomes of this. Oh, I'd love Grealish to get a hat-trick at the Euros. What a time to be alive. Sterling pounces on a loose pass. Gives it to Rashford. Rashford, can he find a finish? Marcus Rashford back to Sancho, but it's blocked away. It's good defending, isn't it? Stones out to Reece James. Where's Grealish? Give it to Grealish. It's blocked again. Henderson picks it up, though. It's fantastic pressure. Back there for Calvin Phillips. For Stones. Back to Calvin Phillips. Wide, looking for Chilwell. Finding him. Ball in early for Rashford. Rashford can't miss. Rashford gets our fifth. And, well, apparently everybody can score apart from Harry Kane today. 5-1. And it's a wonderful time to be an England fan, isn't it? That was good pressure. We just kept possession. They cleared it. We kept it. And eventually, Chilwell with the cross in. Rashford couldn't really miss, could he? Anybody of his quality is going to be able to finish that. And that is, well, that's 5-1. This is going to massively help the goal difference as well. We'll be second in the group. Grealish over a free kick. Dinks it in. Stones is there, but he gets it. Heads it over. And that is a wonderful, wonderful performance from our three Lions. Excellent, excellent stuff. We finally showed up. And I wonder if this... Let me know what you think in the comments. Ward-Prowse aside... Ward-Prowse for Phillips and Maguire for Stones. We probably have to bring Alexander-Arnold back in, don't we? But you wonder if that is indeed the team that we start the next round with. Do we persist with Harry Kane, or do we just say, sorry, mate, you're not doing it this tournament? So there we go. It is second in the group, behind Croatia, ahead of Scotland. As I said, they will go through with 4 points. But 5-star England triumph. We've qualified for the first knockout round. And Grealish, what a hero. What a hero. And I imagine we will finish the episode here then with the draw for the next round. So wait right there and we'll get to that. Alright, well there is no draw obviously because it's sort of all seeded based on how the group stage went. But Ukraine in the next round is certainly not the worst we could have got. If we have a look at the overall draw, a couple of massive ties at the top. Italy versus Portugal, France versus Belgium. Scotland got drawn against Holland. Croatia got Austria. So whether we top the group or not, I'd almost say we've got the better of those draws. Austria have some decent players, so I'm quite happy with the second in the group as it turns out there. Spain, Turkey, Germany, Switzerland, and Denmark, Poland. Now, do we have a potential quarterfinal draw? No, we do not. So that will be the next episode. Yeah, apologies, it is just the one game. It's sort of the flaw in this, I might need to reconsider how I do this for, moving forward when we do the other we play as other countries. Maybe a game the group stage kind of works like that, doesn't it? Anyway, I'm digressing. If you've enjoyed that, guys, hit thumbs up. Let me know how you think we should line up against Ukraine. Yeah, let me know what you think, who we should be playing. I think Grealish, Sterling, and Sancho have just cemented themselves. I think we've got a problem, perhaps up front. But otherwise, I think the team is looking pretty settled just now. So that's all for today. If you've enjoyed that, thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time for the first knockout round against the Ukraine. No, just Ukraine. Take care.